everyone, my name is Dani from Dani's Book Corner, and today, as you can tell because there's no makeup on my face, I'm going to do the makeup and books tag. And I'm going to start off this video by apologizing for not really uploading a lot because my last book related video that I posted was like 5 months ago. School has just taken all of my energy that I have. Like, I haven't wanted to read, I've been in a huge reading slump because all my energy has gone to school, and I'm like, I don't want to read, I just want to chill. So that's what happened. So, without further ado, let's get into this tag. Now, I will start by saying that I do my makeup in a weird order. Also, let me note that I already moisturized my face, and if you want to know, I'm going to tell you what I used. I used this Tarte Drink of H2O Hydrating Boost Moisturizer, and then I used some sunscreen because summer and I have a very fair complexion, as you can see. I used the Elsa MD Skincare UV Clear Broad Spectrum SPF 46 facial sunscreen. Holy cow, that was a lot of words. So the first thing I'm going to do are my eyebrows. Pick a book that you think everyone should read. I have This Savage Song by Victoria Schwab. If you have been keeping up with my channel, you could probably predict that this might have been the book, because this book, I have a full review and discussion on this book. I'll link those in the cards or down below somewhere. Basically, this book is Victoria Schwab's take on like human crime and like how it manifests like other evil things in the world, kind of. It's a really interesting book, and there are two main characters, one's a boy, one's a girl, and I think that a lot of people can find things in both characters that they relate to, and there's really no romance in here either, which I know is very refreshing for a YA novel. I very much enjoy this book, and I would really highly recommend it to anyone who's interested in it. And now the product that I'm going to be using is this BH Cosmetics Flawless Brow Gel in the shade Brunette, which is shocking because you're like, oh my gosh, you're not brunette. It actually matches my hair color and such a little bit darker pretty well. So how I'm going to do this is I'm going to take my Tartelette in Bloom palette as my mirror because I don't have my big vanity mirror that I'm used to in front of my face. So I'm just basically gonna just kind of comb this through my brows. I like to just do this because I think it looks the most natural. And I'm not a huge fan of the really bold Instagram eyebrows. So the next step in my makeup routine is eyeshadow. Pick a book that has your favorite colors on the cover, and for this I chose Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor, because like I like blue, and like look how pretty it is. So now that, as you can see, we're very super zoomed into my face and we can see every single pore, the eyeshadow palette that I'm going to be using today is the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette that I absolutely love. But first I'm going to prime my eyes, and to do that I'm going to use the Urban Decay primer potion. So I have some of that on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to use my Sweet Peach palette as a mirror. And I just, after I spread it out, I'm just gonna tap it out. Okay, and now with this big brush from BH Cosmetics, I'm gonna go into the shade White Peach in the palette, and I'm just going to set that primer. And now with that laid down, I'm going to be going into the palette again, and I'm going to be taking the shade Georgia on this BH Cosmetics V5 blending brush. Just going to blend that into my crease. And then I'm going to go into the shade Candied Peach right here. Again with that same brush. And I'm going to go into the crease with this shade again. Now that my eyes are very, very peachy and look very, very blue because of those colors, I'm going to take the shade Summer Yum. And I'm going to place that kind of on the outer V of my eye. And blend it. And to blend, I'm going to take this other blending brush I have and just blend it. And then to deepen this up, as you can see I already did over here because my camera wasn't filming, I took this Luxie 141 mini round brush into the shade Charmed, I'm Sure, and I put this on the outer like lid right here, like maybe the outer third-ish. And then I'm taking this brush and just blending it out. With that all blended out, I'm going to go into the shade Bellini with this flat shader brush, again from BH Cosmetics because I love that place. Because if you're looking for affordable brushes, just go to BH Cosmetics. And I'm going to put this on my lid. Next up is mascara. Pick a long book, and for this I chose The Diviners by Libba Bray because it's a very long book and I'm intimidated by it. So therefore I have not read it yet. And the mascara that I'll be using is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I know about the name, I know, but it works for my lashes. So that's what we're going to use. First what I'm going to do is curl my lashes. I'm going to use this Tarte lash curler because my lashes are very straight, so I need to curl them. And actually what I do is I curl them like this, and then I take this thing and like invert it kind of. I got this tip from Wayne Goss. Like, look at the difference. Like, this is curled, this is not curled. Now that all my lashes are curled, I'm gonna take this mascara, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have like pressure right here and take it so that there's not as much product on this side, and this is the side I'm gonna use. Just a little mascara tip for you guys. So now the next step in my makeup routine, which I don't always do, is eyeliner. Pick a dark and mysterious book, and for this I chose The Young Elites by Marie Lu because this is very, very dark and very, very mysterious. So if you like that kind of thing, pick up this book. And now you're probably like, wait a minute, you have mascara on. How are you going to do eyeliner? When I do eyeliner, I just like tightline. I'm going to use this little Endless Silky Eye Pan by Pixie by Petra. Like that. So my lashes look very, very dark. And then I'm also going to line the lower waterline with this Color Icon Kohl Eyeliner by Wet n Wild in the shade Calling Your Buff. And now we are back and zoomed out, so the next step of my makeup routine is primer. Pick a book that left a lasting impression, and for this I chose, let's see if you can guess it, is Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. If you know me, you know I love this book so, so much, and I just could not stop thinking about this book when I read it, and I just fell in love with Rainbow Rowell's writing style and the characters, and I just love this book so much. I related to Kat so much, and I just love this book so much. And the primer I'm going to use is this Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. My skin is kind of oily, so I like this primer. I love how this spreads on my skin, and it does keep me pretty matte throughout the day. So my next step is foundation. Pick your favorite first book in a series, and for this one I chose Red Rising by Pierce Brown because I just think this is such a fabulous first book in a series to really set up a world and really get you interested in it, and I just really, really like this, and I need to get on to Golden Sun and Morning Star, I think is the third one. I need to finish this trilogy. And the foundation I'm going to be using is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Water Foundation. I think it has SPF 15. Yes, it does, SPF 15 in the shade Fair Beige. So I'm just going to pump this onto the back of my hand. I'm going to spread it onto my face. Just going to actually not spread it, but dot it onto my face. And then I'm going to blend this in with my Beauty Blender. So now I'm going to do concealer. Pick a character that you wish you could get rid of. And for this one I chose Scarlet from Scarlet Epstein, or Epstein, Hates It Here by Anna Breslaw. I was not a huge fan of Scarlet because I thought she was going to be a lot like Kat, because this book was marketed kind of like, oh, someone who's going to like fangirl is going to really like this book. And I was like, oh, I think I'll really like this. So I had higher expectations than I really should have for this book. So I just didn't like Scarlet. And the concealer that I'll be using is the infamous Tarte Shape Tape, also in the shade Fair Beige. So I'm just gonna dot this under my eyes. You don't need a lot of this stuff, although, like, I'll be honest, I probably put more than I really need. And then again, I'm going to blend it in with my Beauty Blender. So my next step is powder. Pick your favorite last book in a series. For me, that is Champion by Marie Lu, because I just thought it was a really, really solid conclusion. It gave me what I wanted, although I still wanted more, but I still think it's a really good conclusion to the trilogy. And the powder I'm going to be using is the RCMA No Color Powder. I actually hate this packaging, so what I did was I took the powder and I put it in this empty, like, elf container thingy that had some powder in it, but I used all the powder, so I put it in here. And it has a nicer sifter and everything. So I'm going to take that out like so. And then I'm going to take my damp Beauty Blender, put it in this, and then put that powder wherever I please. And then I'm going to take this BH Cosmetics 123 brush and put it in here and put that on the other place of my face. So my next step is blush. Pick a cringeworthy romance. So I chose Why We Broke Up by Daniel Handler, because, I mean, as you can tell by the title of this book, it does tell the story of a couple, of why they broke up. It's really about this girl who's writing letters to her now ex-boyfriend about, like, all the reasons leading up to their breakup. And, like, reading it, because you know they're gonna break up, it's kind of cringeworthy. As you're reading it, you can see, like, all the little things that she later points out it led to the breakup. And the blush that I'll be using today is NARS Orgasm. I know about the name, I know. To apply that, I'm going to be using the Luxie 514 blush brush. Okay, so now the final part of my face makeup is highlighter. Pick a book that brightened your day. And if you've been following me for a while, you probably can guess what book this is. It is Girl Against the Universe by Paula Stokes. I just love this book so much. I think it's such a good book. I just think it has such a good positive message about mental health. Just tackles that subject in such a positive way, and the little romance that's in here is so adorable, and so it's really healthy, and I love it. It's such a good summer book as well. I just could not recommend this book enough. So for my highlight today, I think I'm going to use the Tarte Amazonian Clay highlighter in the shade Stunner. Look at this. This truly is Stunner. So here, I'll show you what it looks like. Let me swatch it for you. Like, look at that. Look how pretty that is. I haven't used this actually in a while, and there it is on my hand. You can see it right there. So I'm going to take this BH Cosmetics fan brush, and I'm going to put it in here and see what that does for us. Because highlighter is kind of tricky. You don't want too much, you don't want like too little. Like, it's a very tricky part of your makeup routine. Ooh, that's pretty. That's so pretty. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And then to help all like this powder like not look so powdery on my face, I'm going to take this, just some water literally, in a spray bottle and just spritz my face. Also, it is hot out today, so this feels really nice on my face. Ooh, actually, before I forget, I'm going to take the highlighter on this little Luxie 141 mini round brush, and I'm going to take this and actually put this on the inner corners of my eyes to brighten them up a little bit. And now the very final step to my makeup is lipstick. Pick your favorite book, Kiss. And for this one I chose the one in Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson, because it's so cute and like you're just waiting for it as you see these two characters, and you're just waiting for it to happen, and it happens and you're like, oh, finally, yes, I wanted this to happen. Thank you for making this happen, Morgan Matson. I can't say who it is because it's kind of spoilers. Just so if you read this book, you know what I'm talking about. The lip product I'm going to be using today is the NYX Whipped Lip and Cheek color in the shade Pink Cloud. I just got this in my Ipsy bag actually, and I really like it, but this applicator, no, just no. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little lip brush from BH Cosmetics and spread this on my lips. So that, guys, is the makeup and books tag. I hope you all enjoyed it, and again, I apologize for not uploading so often in the last few months, but I hope you all enjoyed this video anyway. Give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe if you like this video and want to see more from me, and I guess I will just see you guys all later. Bye!